Okay, we have Eric Gray at the podium. Please raise your hand so I can call on you. Okay, we'll go with David Pascal, then Jimmy Himes, then David Ubben.
I think he on mute. Boy, on mute.
David.
Yeah, sorry about that. Eric, if you could take us through the touchdown drive at the end of the first half where you had like 9 consecutive carries and what that was like.
And that was a big testament to the O-line. You know, they came out and blocked well. We pretty much ran the same play over, and we just felt like we had them. We felt like we had them on the ropes. They were getting tired. We wanted to go fast, and we just kept going, kept driving. And that was the drive we needed to put the ball in the end zone.
And then I guess the first drive of the second half, it's 4th and 1, and it looks like for a second y'all are going to go for it. Then the punt team comes out. Were you hoping y'all would go for it? And what happened there?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely hoping for go for that 4th and 1. But you know, Coach Pruitt has been at this game for a long time, so he knows what to do. So I put that all in him.
Eric, would you talk a little bit about the run game? It just seemed like, for the most part, you did have success running the football, certainly much better than last week.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, definitely looking at last week, I think our O-line went to work this week in practice and really helped themselves. And they showed it out there today that they are one of the best offensive lines in the country. And there's a testament to them today.
Eric, Coach Pruitt said that he thought that some players needed to do a better job of preparing for games. Do you see that?
Yes. That's the whole team. Our whole team has to do a better job preparing for games, all the way from the coaching staff all the way down to the players. We got to do a better job preparing from tomorrow all the way into our next game.
Eric, how would you describe what it was like for the offense today, dealing with the sort of quarterback carousel that was going on?
I think we just got to respond. I think that's the main things. When, like, one of our maxims, when the breaks don't go your way at first, you just got to put on more steam. You got to respond, and we got to keep playing well.
Okay, we'll have Nicholas Hill, Steve Gargi, and Christian Knox.
That drive in the second quarter where you were getting the ball time after time again. Just do you wish there were more drives like that where you were the focus of the offense?
Definitely. I think our offensive line played a great game today. I think we just got to keep working. We got to keep. I definitely think they took last week into consideration this week in practice, and they got to do it again. We all got to do it again, starting tomorrow, all the way into the next game.
Just what was it after y'all had that long touchdown drive at the end of the first half? What was y'all's confidence level like heading into halftime? How did you feel about where the game was at that point?
I feel like we felt great. We felt great going into halftime. We had just had a big drive. I was in the locker room. I was actually on the sideline telling our O-line, just keep pushing, keep going, keep going. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. I felt like we were good at that time.
Eric, there were a few plays where Tennessee just had to get yards and points, and Pruitt really leaned on you and the offensive line in those moments. What's kind of the mentality behind kind of being leaned on like that when you don't have to have the points and the yards?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great that he has that trust in me to be able to lean on me to get those yards, to keep going, to keep calling the run plays. That's a big testament. That's a big testament to him for leaning on me, and I thank him for it.
Okay, we'll go with Vince Ferrara, Blake Topmeyer, Gustavo.
Eric, two things. One, how do you explain not turning the ball over for 2.5 games, and then in the last, quarter since then, you guys have turned it over a bunch, and then also, Coach Pruitt wasn't really pleased about the effort after those interceptions. What do you think about the effort by the offense in trying to bring the guy down with those interceptions?
I mean, there's really no explanation for it. I mean, you just gotta. That's like he said, effort. Can't coach effort. You got to go out there. We got to go out there and play hard every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when the breaks don't go your way, we got to continue to play hard. And I think that goes back to preparation as well. We got to play hard in practice before we can play hard in the game.
Eric, what do you or other teammates say to Jarrett after a tough game like this? And then what were your impressions of Harrison Bailey whenever he came in and played late?
My thing to Jared is you got to keep playing. Things like this happen. You're not the first quarterback to do it. You won't be the last. You just got to keep playing, keep going hard, keep working. Like I said, tomorrow, get back at it all the way to the next game. And with Harrison, I think Harrison did a great job of going there. His first time out there on the field in a college game, I think it was good for him.
Eric, you were responsible for 73% of the rushing yard. You had 128 yards. How you see the development over the week to, despite the loss, you had a pretty good game.
Yeah, it was good. 120 yards, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to win the game. So we got to keep pushing. Me and the O-line and everybody, the whole offense got to get together this week to make it better next week.
We'll go back to Jimmy Hines.
Eric, when the opposing team has a couple of pick sixes, is that deflating to the offense?
Well, you definitely got to keep the spirits up after that pick six. You definitely gotta let everyone know that it's okay. It's 14 points. It's okay. We've come back from 4 in the bowl game. It was 22-9. So we can come back from this. We just got to keep playing.
So did you feel like you did keep playing, that didn't really get you down too much, knowing that you could come back? Yeah.
I feel like we did keep playing because that's when we had the good drive all the way for a touchdown. So I feel like we did.
Do we have any more questions for Eric? All right, thanks, Eric.